All right, here's your Tuesday and Thursday core and mobility. I'm gonna be the first one to raise my hand and say this is not my area of expertise, especially when it comes to mobility. Core, I got covered. Ryan, what we got going, buddy?
We got core today, 4 sets through. Then we're gonna do a mobility routine with my athletes. After a strength day, it's important to do mobility because you want to keep your body strong and flexible. So the more mobile you are, the more powerful you can be, and the more healthy you feel.
Amen. All right, let's get going.
So the first thing we're doing, we're gonna lay on our backs. We're gonna start in a supine position. Supine means we're on our back, okay? Prone is you're facing down, okay? So supine, we're gonna start off with supine leg raises. You can put your hands under your butt, okay, or on the side of you. All right, whatever you're most comfortable with, but you wanna keep your lower core engaged the entire time, hands down. You wanna bring your legs up and then down slow. And you wanna feel this in your lower core the entire time. You wanna put your mind on your core and mind on the muscle, okay? So make sure you feel it right here. Up and all the way down slow. Okay, engage your hip flexors, rest them at the top, and engage them all the way down. Okay, 15 times.
All right, what's number 2?
Okay. Second one is we got alternating toe touches. So you want to put your feet straight up in the air, okay? You want to take your arms, you want to touch right side, left side. Right side, left side. You rotate each side. You want to look straight up at the ceiling. Okay, good. Okay, 90 degree, you want to go 90 degree bicycle kicks. So right here. You want to start with a one leg bent. Okay, one leg straight. You want to take them and you want to alternate them at the same time. Okay, one leg straight, one leg bent. Make sure everything's off the ground. Back's flat completely. Okay, back and forth.
So this is your pace. This is your pace, Ryan, a little slower?
Absolutely. Yeah, slow, controlled. Okay, next, we're gonna do a bird dog. So we're gonna get in a push-up position, okay, like this. Knees on the floor, we want our knees and our hands the same width and length apart. So hands 1 foot apart, knees 1 foot apart. You wanna keep your eyes directly on the floor, and you wanna contract your lower back and your glutes. So right arm, left leg, go straight out. You wanna dorsiflex your feet, which means your toes go towards your shin, okay? And alternate. Come back to the middle and switch. Okay, squeeze your back as you go up for 1 second and come back to start. 10 times each side. Make sure you do not lift your neck. Keep everything still and straight. One more. All right, last one we have is Superman's. You want to lay flat on the ground, okay? Arms all the way over your head. You want your spine straight, so you want to look straight at the floor like this. Same thing as the bird dogs. Okay, you want to bring everything off the ground. Squeeze your lower back and your glutes, and back down. 15 times. Keep looking at the floor, stare at the floor the whole time. Good. Okay, that's one round. I want you guys on this day to repeat that 4 times because the mobility is going to get you guys to feel better. So push yourself with the core. You got 5 different things, 4 sets. After that's done, you go directly on the floor. I'm going to show you guys what to do with Heath. So lay on your back.
There we go.
He's going to lay down. His left leg is straight. He's going to bend his right knee to 90 degrees. Okay? Head straight back on the floor. Your knee is a hinge joint, so it doesn't move back or forth. It stays still and it opens up. So what he's gonna do is gonna take his leg, stretch it as far as you can for 1 second, and come back here and stop. He's gonna repeat this side 10 times, okay? Get it as far as you can. Hold it for 1 second and back down. We're gonna do that 10 times each side, okay? Next one is a dynamic crossover. Okay, so this leg straight. Okay, he's gonna bend this leg to 90 degrees. You're gonna take your opposite hand, grab the back side of your knee. Your same hand goes on the floor, and you're gonna drop this knee to the ground. You're gonna stretch your glutes and your lower back. Okay, the objective is to keep his left arm on the floor and to touch his left knee to the right side of the ground, okay? So I wanna hold it for 2 seconds, back down. 1, 2, and back up. Make sure you guys breathe. Breathe now, and then you're gonna breathe at the very end. So get it as far as you can, breathe out. If you do that 10 times, you're gonna get farther and farther every time, okay? Next one's a T-spine. He's gonna lay on his left side, okay? His bottom leg is always straight, so you're making a T formation, okay? This leg is 90 degrees on the floor. His left arm is out, his right arm goes on top, okay? His eyes and his spine follow his right hand the entire way. So that's gonna go towards the ceiling. His left hand stays on the floor. His right arm is gonna try to touch the floor while this stays on the ground, okay? We got a lot of work to do, okay? So go back, 2 sets, right? Breathe in, and you're gonna breathe out at the very end, okay? 10 times, and then switch directions. Your bottom leg is always flat. Okay?
Can they have a partner help them if they struggle with the mobility? Can someone actually hold them? As
yeah, so if you have a partner or someone at home, they can actually push down so you can try to get as far as possible, okay? All right, the next one is a scorpion stretch. So Heath is gonna lay on his stomach. You want his hands back at 45 degrees.
Now we're going now?
Like this. Okay, so the objective is to get the foot to the hand. You do not want to move your hand at all when you do this. So he wants to take his left leg and he wants to touch his right hand without moving his hand, okay? So you're gonna bend your leg and try to touch your hand. Here you go. Hold it for 2 seconds. Back to start and then switch sides. Good. Okay, one more time. Good. We're gonna go 10 times each side, okay? Make sure you guys look straight at the floor the entire time. Okay, the next one is a kneeling hip flexor. His left leg is gonna go straight in front of him. Make sure when you guys do this, your knee is not going over your toe, okay? So when you go forward, your knee is not extending over this right here, okay? So what he wants to do is he wants to take his hips, push his hips to the ground, and his chest back. Okay, back and forth. You wanna hold it for 1 second. Back to start. Hips forward, chest back. Wanna go 15 times each side, okay? And then switch. Stay in the same position. All right, you wanna put your left hand for the next one. This is an internal rotation. Left hand inside your left foot. Keith is gonna use his left elbow to push against his left leg to create more rotation. So his spine turns with his right hand. Okay, all the way through, get as far as possible. Hold it for 2 seconds and back down. You wanna get it to where your body is straight up and down, okay? 90 degrees, all the way up, all the way down. Sorry, 180 degrees, my bad. All the way up, breathe in, and breathe all the way out up here. Good. Okay, the next one's an external rotation. He's gonna stay in this position. He's gonna have his left leg in front, his right arm touches the outside of his left leg. Then take his left hand, put it in front of him. Same thing, breathe in, eyes follow, go around as far as possible. His right arm is gonna pull against his left leg to create more rotation, like we did on the internal rotation. Okay, breathe in and breathe out at the end. Okay, we're gonna repeat this 10 times each side. I want you guys to do all of these 2 times through, okay? So the mobility is twice. So core, as fast as you guys can, 4 sets, mobility 2 sets through, and that's it for today.
There you go, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Get it done. You see, I got a lot of work to do.